Hello fams in the world and welcome back to the channel. Now if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and join the fam, and let's get this video started. So from my latest Outlast video, the Outlast Trials video, I've seen some mixed responses to the co-op, and I want to acknowledge that indeed what I'm going to say is confirmed, and no, we are not going to get a co-op only video game. Basically, you can play it also alone, it's confirmed, and don't be worried about that if you don't have players to play with, or if you think that this will destroy the experience playing with other players. It's indeed playable alone, not only in co-op, and this is a thing that's been very commented on my video, and I just want to get this out the bottle and tell you that you can indeed play it alone as a single player game. There's no point in making just a co-op game, just a multiplayer game that it's Outlast. It's indeed a new thing, and it will be pretty interesting to see how you can play together with other friends and shoot your friends together. But indeed, you can also play this game alone. So with that taken care of, I want to tell you something about what I think the Outlast is going to be about. Now, we've got confirmed that the Outlast Trials will take place in the Cold War, which happened in the 1940s, and also in the 1940s what also happened was the Russian sleep experiment. Now, if you don't know what the Russian sleep experiment, basically it proposed to recruit an experiment that took place at a test facility in the Soviet Union in the late 1940s. In a military-sanctioned scientific experiment, 5 political prisoners were kept in sealed gas chamber with a continually administered airborne stimulant for the purpose of keeping the subjects awake for 15 continuous days. The prisoners are falsely promised freedom if they complete the experiment. The subjects behave normally during the initial days, talking to each other and whispering to the researchers throughout the one-day class, though it is noted that their discussions gradually become darker in subject matter. After 9 days, one subject begins screaming uncontrollably for hours, while the others have no reaction to his outburst. When a second begins screaming, the other prevent the researchers from looking inside by pasting torn books, pages, and their own faces on the portal windows. A few days pass without the researchers being able to look inside, during which the chamber is completely silent. The researchers use the intercom to test if the subjects are still alive and get a short response of a subject expressing compliments. On the 15th day, the researchers decide to turn off stimulating gas and reopen the chamber. Upon looking inside, they discover that the 4 surviving subjects have performed lethal and severe mutations and disbowelment and themselves during the past days, including tearing of flesh and muscles, removing multiple abdominal internal organs, practicing self-cannibalism, and allowing 4 in 100 ml of blood and water to accumulate on the floor. The subjects are also violently refused to leave the chamber and beg scientists to continue administering the stimulant, murdering 1 soldier and severely injuring other 2 who was attempting to remove them. After eventually being removed from the chamber, all subjects are shown to exhibit extreme strength, unprecedented resistance to drugs and sedatives, superhuman abilities to remain alive despite lethal injuries, and despite desire to remain awake and being given the stimulant. It's also found that any one of the subjects who fell asleep also dies instantly. So yes, this has been the Russian sleep experiment as far as I can tell you from Wikipedia. But I think that this, since it's been in the Cold War, I think this is how Outlast is gonna play out. Outlast starts, I think, is gonna be something similar to the Russian sleep experiment, but with its own twist on it. And I do believe that it's going to be set in Russia, since, well, the Cold War and all that. And yes, this is something that I think it's gonna be happening to the Outlast Trials. As we can see, they have these weird things on their face, which people thought it was a VR thingy, but it's not. It's simply some artwork. Now, the game is in its early stages with just an announcement without any trailer, so we don't know when we're gonna get the full game and when it's gonna be released and what is it going to be about. But we all should expect the trailer by 2020, maybe 2021 at least. So yes, I do think it's gonna be something related to the Russian sleep experiment, because this is a very interesting creepypasta which has been found on the internet. And well, it's dark and it takes place in the timeline that the Outlast series takes place in, during the Cold War. So yes, this is everything I had to show you guys for today's video. I hope you found this interesting, and for those who thought that this is co-op only, I've just told you that it's indeed single player also, so you can play it alone. And yeah, this is something that many people, as I said, asked me, and I thought that I should do a video on it just to confirm some things for you guys and tell about the Russian sleep experiment and how I think this is connected to the Outlast game. So yes, this has been the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it, follow me on IG and Twitter so you don't miss a thing, and I'll see you at my other videos. And as always, have a good one, fams.
But miss the clutch, these Romanian trees for the system's touch. Whoa, look at spine, it's your highness, German president, your highness. Wait, I'm here to slay the demons that harness, tarn us. Join us, the time is upon us. Fuck the game, just hold my PS. I do it for my soul, so with the BS. Me and rap, dangereuse liaison. The whole game is off, use me as on.